Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey!
Hello, Grin. No,
I would think...
it's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there.
Wait, but
Yes, but there are all our actors.
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused when I actually had to stand up again. I mean,
Really?
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
that's right. And I've been told you have... anyway,
One moment.
do I...
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
and off he goes.
Looks like we were followed.
Stand aside. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded!
Here we go!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I see through you!
Up the ante!
And run! Just kept...
Okay.
Probably because he had to act.
Oh, so
It would seem
Man, they're...
Rumor has it, Fatui recruit. Well, even.
Oh! In the back. So,
well.
Speaking of, same old, same. I do miss.
the Vatusa. Luckily,
Wait, Mona? Again? What? The crest is... Let's talk... Hey! What? All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way, well, I spend my hydromancy. Of course, I need a whole
No wonder, Al.
generous compens. Even though her...
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy.
Oh, come on. The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
What? They look.
Gotta say,
Well, actually, apparently,
That does not sound.
I have to agree. That sounds...
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the. Luckily, Deval.
well, that...
Oh, because Mika is guard.
As expected.
All right, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me.
Thanks.
No problem.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, a pipe? Hot-blooded, careless, and Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up! Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All...
I see.
That checks out.
Allow me to...
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough...
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss App.
'Tis true. Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us. Look, the ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance. Group 2, reinforce. Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once! Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Barbados, guide us.
Maria sweeping in! Thunder!
On me.
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
Brilliant, Miss.
Huh.
True.
I doubt the mages will.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed?
I'm afraid it may be the only.
Very well. I shall just be gentle. Huh? Oh, right. Paimon.
Ah, it's open.
Congratulations on obtaining the whole.
Wow! This is... Oh, Paimon's stomach is there...
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw. Then, as more and more of our ranks left on expedition, now seeing a gathering like this after.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can form.
Ah, you're right. The location isn't the most important factor. I appreciate the kind words, you two. Make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people now that we're outside the bubble and no longer.
Hey! Honorary knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view!
Oh, well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Well, that's what being home is all about. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like the cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city. The further away you get, the more... I get that. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose, not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce... If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two... Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. I guess not. In any case, for a knight, and that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was...
Ha!
Don't mind if I... Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is...
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in...
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings.
Huh. Maybe it's time...
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast. To our
honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, The final stop on your journey is just around the corner. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from...
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika...
You wouldn't be...
Of course not. I'm...
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the...
Right.
That's right. I suppose she just... Honestly, the Gnosis was a... I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue, convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from... Who knows?
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatu, perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life. All right, that's more than enough acting with... And still, not as...
Dun dun dun!
Dun, dun. Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Was this bubble this color before?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be...
You sure know your stuff, traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched.
Of course the world within the magic bubble is imaginary.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on?
Oh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, We'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should
Are we talking about the Klee situation?
both. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now, and then head. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh,
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
you sure about?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon a bisque. Then, everyone...
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here.
Count me in two. Potential threat or not. If there's even the slightest chance.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit...
Yeah. Yesterday felt...
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis.
Ooh, look at you getting all sent.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. Besides, the more you open up,
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a...
Before we set off, I was able to maintain contact before. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so...
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though,
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
yes, if it...
All right. I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide...
understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the other? Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters! Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Ha!
I put together some communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elements devices
Here we go. Ha! Yeah, think you can get away? Ha! Yeah! Let's play. Brace yourselves.
All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to you.
Yeah!
I'm not sure what happened.
Good point. Look! It's Dvalin! Is it?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we...
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but if left unchecked, they will continue. We also need to get our hands on one. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, I doubt the pure
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation.
Yes. I wasn't... It seems more like... Well, monsters about... Here we go! Time for takeoff. Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Hey! Diluc is over there!
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Made it. It looks like Mondstadt is in In the face of... An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians, for one. Oh, and this thing.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to...
Wait! What about...
No, I'm not sure. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Look! It's Jean!
Time for retribution!
Time for takeoff.
Go as one!
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure...
Don't worry. As long...
I see. In that case, let's get...
Have you seen Vorka, by the way?
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's...
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Verdict is...
Wind, hear me!
Think you can get away?
Time for retribution!
Go as one! Yahoo!
Verdict is...
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Time for takeoff.
Time for retribution!
I swear by my sword!
Burn!
Brace yourselves. Here we go.
Yeah, Wind, hear me!
Burn!
Think you can get away?
Burn! Charge! Thunder! Ha! 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 Time for retribution!
Let's play.
Burn! Thunder!
A worthy adversary.
Off the ante!
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up. I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for...
Anyone there? The communication function.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the Traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing... Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a catch, and so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how...
Yeah. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones, purifying him now in this state.
So, if we want to resolve...
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, we have our solution, so let's hop. No time to lose, right?
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then. Let's go. Storm Terror. This is it. Ready, everyone?
Of course. I just hope I learned...
Guess so.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown up. We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into music, but... How...
I have heard enough.
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot. Here we go! Time for takeoff.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Nice job! One more to go.
Oh boy! It's Superman now!
On me. Off the edges!
Go and splash! I swear by my sword! Time to switch positions!
Maria sweeping in! Thunder! Burn! Thunder!
Yeah! Yahoo!
Burn! Off the ante! Here! Thunder! Thanks, Gene.
Devouring, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la!
Hmm? Oh.
Mom, I'm here to play! Huh? Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kind of like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all,
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe... I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Clee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too.
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem.
On second thought, how about you just... What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, All's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course. I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death for another hero.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to... Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those who can observe fate, see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists.
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The Abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbeloth's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the Abyss lies in the This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies these events can be small, almost trivial. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the Abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to... Precisely. The magic we wove this time, and thus, the Abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much in the end, though, it wasn't a huge... It has quite the... It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a...
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of...
Whatever for. Things turned out just fine. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.